Hello, hello everyone. I have some webcam issues, but hopefully it's working. I'll fix it better for next time, I guess. Hey Olivier, hey Sammy. Oh, Africa as well, Anna, Anaconda. Rewind. Hello everyone, good evening. How is everyone today? How was your weekend? How was Sunday? For us, it's kind of the first time we did some gardening, I guess, after the holiday. You know, we went on a holiday, it was winter, and we kind of came back from holiday, it's spring, so it's kind of like first time we took care of the garden and the outdoors. And a bit of boring paperwork and stuff, but it's time to stream, time to play. I had some issue with OBS as well. Let me know if the sound is okay, if everything is okay on your side. If you can hear me. Seems to be mostly okay though. Seems to be mostly okay. Hopefully you kept your Intel missions. Don't click on claim all. Don't do that. And we have Foundry in 45 minutes. So until then we're just gonna play the game, talk a bit. There is not much to do in game, to be honest, so it's more for us to have some time together. We passed 5k subscriber on the Discord, on the YouTube channel, so that's amazing. The Discord is actually very, very close to that too, so all of that is really cool and really amazing. So thank you very much, everybody. Hey, Adad, welcome, welcome, welcome. I could enjoy the new Mercenary Prestige with only 25 level. That was great. Really love it. That's really cool. What do I do? Do I buy? Do I buy? Do I buy? Yeah, let's go. I mean, the farm is VIP 10 now, so it's never gonna go VIP 11, to be honest. It's gonna take freaking forever. It's gonna take forever. Clearing all of that. I'll show you as well a new ratio that I posted a few days ago for the Labyrinth. I'm gonna update the video in a couple of weeks or whenever I can, to be honest. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can do all of them. So we'll do it now. I don't remember it from the top of my head, but we'll try it on the farm, see how it works. But it works very well on day one on Land of the Brave. So if you are stuck on these, it does not work on my main. We'll try on my main on today's event as well. But on Monday, it did not really work on Land of Heroes. No, it's not Land of the Brave anymore. Really did not work. And on my farm, it was 10 more levels. So it seems to be not that consistent, but it could be working for some of you. That's good to know, I guess. Why train T8 instead of T9 for promotion points? It's mostly because you cannot train enough T9. I mean, compared to the amount of speed ups you have, right? You have so many speed ups that if you only promote T9, nothing's gonna happen. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of points. Nothing's gonna happen, but you're gonna get decent amount of points for the T9 you promote. Of course, that give more points, but you're gonna get a lot of speed up that you won't use on promotion. You will have to train fresh troops with a lot of speed ups, and that's a lot less points. So it's far better to train T7, T8, whatever you need to use all your speed up on promotion if you want more points in the event. There is like the theoretical, what's give you the most point is training. If you have T10, is promoting T9. That's giving you the most point on paper, but that's on paper. In reality, you have a certain amount of speed ups, and I have far more speed up than I have if but it takes me to promote T9. So you have to promote lower troops. That's just the way it works. It is that simple. Nothing else about it. And so I'm even doing T7, I think, on the farm. But that's a SVS point making city, so I don't really care. Oh, I actually need to recall all of these. I need to recall all of these, and I need to go here. Because I'm gonna train troops, so I actually need to remove it. Actually, I need to empty the farm. Does it make sense? The hero skill for wood gathering does not help to increase speed in alliance gathering building. Alex, we tested that, and it does. It does help a lot. We tested it on stream the other day, so people were saying both, basically. Some people were saying it does not, some people were saying it does. We tested it, and for what I remember, it actually works. I forgot. I mean, we did. Yeah, we send with, without. We look at the gathering per hour, if I remember the way we've done it, right? It's like we sent with and without it, and we looked at the gathering per hour, if that makes sense. And the gathering per hour was increasing with the skill. So the new ratio that someone suggested, and that seems to work sometimes and not always, is really Labyrinth. available. So just answering someone quickly on Discord, and then the ratio is, so the ratio is best infantry, best marksman, and Modi. And you want to do 50-0-50 because you do not use Mia, you do not need a marksman, you do not need land. And so in that case, no, that's Mia here, that's Mia. So you could do actually, you can do 48 for 48 because it's Mia. Then it's second best marksman, second best lancers. And in my case, I'll need to... I need to swap. What do I have except Bradley? That's not really working on my farm because I need to kind of use Bradley. But that's Bradley. I can make it work. So in a perfect world, this one is Molly. Molly is very good with marksman. So this time you want to do 50-0-50 because you don't have Mia. And here you want, you will want Alonso or Greg. That's better for, I have an issue with it. I need to go and I need to fix. So that's Molly, that's Fred. So here it should be Mia. Here it should be Mia, should not be Fred. I think I totally messed things up. So here it should be that, and here it should be Fred. So you basically need gear on one Lancers, and you're gonna do 60-0-60. I mean 60-40-0. And we'll see how it works. Hey Xen, hey Nabil, welcome. Hey Tonton, I'm Gen 2. I have seen your video. You have some trading on Foundry. How it works? It's very simple. You have to leave Foundry, but you have to leave Foundry like permanently. I mean, there are two ways to leave Foundry. There are a way you just return to your city, and there is the way you actually leave Foundry, right? And you need to leave Foundry, which prevents you to rejoin. I mean, there are two things, right? They are like healing all your troops when you are out of Foundry for 12 minutes. And so we got one level. It's not crazy so far. It's really not working as much as Monday. That's pretty good. Well, that's not that good. So we're gonna get one level. And there is like Fabien, the expert. You said you are Gen 2, so you don't have experts yet. You're gonna have Fabien Gen 4, so it's gonna be a little while. And Fabien allows you to heal for free instantly between 100,000 and 1 million troops. So there are these two options. Fabien is allowing you to heal a bit. That's pretty good. That's going to be a free level. That ratio gave me 2 levels compared to the other one we use. So that's not crazy, but you know, it's always 2 levels. That's not going to fly at all. That's for sure. So let's see on the main now. Let's see on the main, and let's do deployment capacity. Oh no, I'd want to actually do that. Do I want to do that? Do I care about 10% of troops? I don't. I really don't. So let me know, Nick, if it was what you're looking for. But how are we gonna do that? We're gonna do that way. So I need to empty my farm. To empty my farm, I need to full delete a shit ton of troops to be able to attack my farm later. So I'll need to be able to teleport. And I'll teleport. I'll use the HQ teleport. That's Alliance Leader teleport. So let me use the HQ teleport. Perfect. Then I'm gonna put a march here, my base march. And then I'm gonna fill infirmary and everything from on my farm. Hey Tonton, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm catching up on sleep. I could sleep today. You know, just came back from holidays. A lot of things to catch up in real life as well. And what do I want to do here? my deployment capacity is, so I can do 200,020 blah 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 times 6. So I can do 1.3 million troops. And I have 3.2 million troops. So I'm gonna need to do I'm gonna need to remove like a lot of lancers and a lot of infantries. And I want to kill, I mean, I got enough marksmen. I'll kill some marksmen as well. I'll kill some marksmen. So for now, I'm gonna fill the infantry by with all of it. The infirmary I'm gonna fill with all troops. We're gonna do a bit of that. I should have done that on, you know, kill event, but whatever. You learn. You learn. So that's full already. How much? I have a lot of troops here. It barely does anything. So where are we with enlistment? Enlistment is really not full, so we can go. We can go like crazy. I have only 1 million resources to, you know, to steal, so we can get some free troops, free things. That's pretty good. We're gonna pop the bags as well. I'm gonna pop a lot of these. These are already, you know. Yes, I know. I want all of it. Because, you know, with T12 around the corner, with SVS around the corner, I'm kind of need the resources, you know, so that's gonna be one of the activity we do tonight. And you can see how you do it when you have like a farm with too many troops. If I wanted to keep more troops on my farm, I could use a 20% deployment capacity, which I don't care about at that stage. I don't fight with my farm, so, you know, I don't want these. But I could use a bit of gems if I wanted to. All of these are secured resources, except these, so they have a little shield. I won't be pushing then. It's still Gen 10, so there is no, you know, I have no interest in pushing. Yet, so troops, we probably need one more. So enlistment is not full at all. Enlistment is not full at all. And how much troop do we have? If I go here and I occupy. Yeah, I have far too many still, right? So we can go. We can go. They can die. When we had kill event 2 weeks ago, I should have done that on kill event. I really should have done that on kill event. Let's kill some marksmen now. If I kill too much, you know, it's not gonna be a problem. Hey Sat, welcome mate. Was good. I wish we saw the Aurora Borealis and the, you know, Northern Lights, but overall was great. You should dismiss them during transfer. I prefer to give kills to my main, but that's an option as well. I usually during kill events, but I did not anticipate, and it's SVS, so I'm gonna train next week. So I prefer to kill troops before I train, so I'm quickly going back to a usable state. That's kind of my thinking. But I have 1.7 million, so we still have a bit to go, you know? Still have a bit to go. I just need to check if my main is having, you know, is holding on. There is no problem with the main. Just I don't want to hurt him too much. I'm gonna do 100% infantry as well. And this mat is nearly full. So, you know, it is what it is. That's what happens when you do that. And 3.4, so I'm nearly there. So I'm gonna do 2 marches maybe. What are your thoughts on the new update? I really like it, to be honest. I really like it. The quality of life are great. Yeah, overall it's pretty good. If I occupy... Oh, I can even empty it with 5 marches. So I kill a bit too much. Oh no, I need to kill some lower level ones as well. So let's go back. I need to kill some lower, some other ones. So let's go back with these. Is my enlistment full? Because then, you know, then they are dead for good, you know. They're gonna be soon. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. That's gonna be okay. 1, 2, 1. That should be okay. We shall be good. Yeah, I killed a bit too much. That's really okay. So now we have nearly a full enlistment. So you can see that it's not working very well because I have a full infirmary, right? And that's gonna work a lot better when my infirmary is empty. So we're gonna slowly heal, and we're gonna go back to K to... I cannot go back to car for now. It makes no sense. I need to stay like that. Yeah, it's only Gen 12 over here, the new game mode. I'm wondering if it's Gen 11 or Gen 12. I'm not sure. So how much we get? So we're gonna get Foundry, so we can pop that for sure. It's gonna be a bit faster. And the resources we can take is 2.5, 2.4. And that's the one I need the most. So, you know, we're gonna be here for a while. So now we can chat. I'm gonna do that, you know, slowly. And we can chat about everything else. Why are you killing off your troops? It's my farm. So, you know, if I want to get the resources out, there should be a buff that allows you to plunder like twice the amount of resources for like 5 minutes or something like that. Something very short, you know? I think that will be a good addition to the game. Because it's gonna take forever to empty what I need to steal from my farm. Gonna really take forever. We will check as well the new ratio on my main. See if it works today. The new Labyrinth ratio. While we do the farming, let's set it up. And it's set up properly. You just need to do that. And I might stay like that for Foundry as well, to be honest. That might be okay. We're gonna use that. You want to do so. The first one is best infantry, best marksman, Mia. And for that, you want to do 48 for 48, as usual with Mia. Then you want to do second best marksman, second best infantry, and you want to do Molly, because Molly is buffing all of your marksman heroes. And then you want to do Gatot, all of that, the third, you know, the best ones you have, and you want to do 60-40 with Bradley, because that's amazing. And yeah, and that's the right ratios. That's the right heroes. And you want to see how it goes. Did not work for my main last time, so that seems to be a bit rough, to be honest. That's a lot of losses for the second wave. So for me, it's really... I'll test again in Gen 11 when I have a lot more heroes, but it seems not to work for me somehow. That has a small chance, but that's very unlikely to me. I used to be the first in kills on my states because of SVS burning and because of using my farm. But you know, we got like crazy killers last transfer, so... So you see, again, did 10 level on Monday on my farm, 0 on my main. It does not really work on my main, so that seems to be a ratio that's... oh, I did 1 level. Made me lie. Well, that's still better than nothing, you know? That's decent so far. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna go back to burning the farm, to be honest. Not gonna go anywhere, I think. Yeah, that's not enough. Was close, it was close. It was still 1 more level. You know, many of these folks are quite stronger than me, to be honest, so... No, it's quite decent. So if you look at what I have in terms of resources, like looting my farm is doubling my resources, even more than that, because I already started to loot my farm. So that's a bit... Oh, what happened? I clicked and outside of the game, kind of probably need to restart it. It's kind of resized. Hopefully it's okay for you. Sometimes it's pixelized there. We're 58, thank you very much, everyone. I'll restart. Give me a sec. I messed up the Google Play. That's the issue with Google Play games. It kind of, when you mess it up, you cannot really put it back. Easily. Yeah, that's better. So if we scout, you know, we probably steal peanuts. I need to do that for an hour, I think. So we can take a break whenever. I'll do it slowly, you know. Before, after Foundry, we can talk about anything you guys want. See, I'm like, I took 300 million. I heard, I think, for the new game mode sets, that's kind of my take on it as well, is they usually release it on very few amount of states, and that's actually quite a lot. They used to do like top 100 states, you know, so for some of these things. Like Tyrant was like top 100, and then it slowly gets rolled out. So either they are more confident with it, or because it's using a very similar tournament system than Tundra Arm Leagues. So they might have, like, you know, some of the technical things about the back end of the tournament and how it works might be already sorted, I guess, for them. So they test it a bit more broadly, but it's a bit late, Gen 12. It's like 2 years and a half in the game. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll check my State 6 account tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% clear about what that game mode is about, to be honest, looking at the rules. Is that a Labyrinth kind of arena tournament? I think it might be like a Labyrinth kind of arena tournament. Because it kind of says you have 3 teams, if I remember, and you have 10 matches, so they must be done quickly, you know? So that might, you know, make some new ratio pop or something. That might be interesting. Let's go for another round. So I don't know what video I'm gonna make tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wait on Tuesday for the expert video guide. But not all the information is available, so I'm gonna kind of, you know, do it at the unlocker and do it live and make the guide out of it. Not sure if I make a video about that kind of thing. Like, I don't know where you guys are. I'm Silver Medallion 1, which is pretty cool, to be honest. Got a lot of nameplates. I might get some more nameplates if they give some points here. I used to not care about nameplates, but you know, there are some I did not get yet, so we can actually do that together now. I'll keep it for the video. But I can get the VIP nameplate, which is why it's 50. Wow, that's a lot. That's crazy. This one is expensive. For me, I'll do it because I love, you know, Crossfire Mine, but I guess if I did not spend as much on expert, I will skip her, right? It's because I did invest quite a bit on experts. I'm still buying these two. I should never have stopped buying the one at $20, to be honest, for my level of spending. I should never have stopped. That was a big mistake, but you know, you don't know. I would really not have expected that many experts so soon. What you got for SVS? We got the leading, I mean, I don't know if they are currently leading, but they used to be leading state as well. So they seems to be pretty solid. I'll show you in a sec. We got these guys. Southern 19. So they have 2 points of being leading states. And if you look at the, and I did not really look at their power and stuff. But you know, they are regularly Supreme President. They lost a bit, but you know, this is a strong state. You know, 997 is like a very, very strong state. If you look at, they basically barely ever lose an SVS. If you look at the date, I mean, they lost some end of last year somehow. They lost the one in December. I mean, they did not get the star. They lost one in August. They did not get the star. So they are not always winning battle, but these guys are insane. So they lost against very, very strong people. So I'm not sure what to think yet. I think we got, I need to see if we got kind of their, you know, their arenas and shit, and their leaderboard screenshots on Discord. Yeah, we seems to get them, yeah. I mean, they are very strong, to be honest. Like, their first dude is 2018. So our stats changed quite a bit. We recruited like BNK group. So, you know, we have BNK now. That's quite stronger than Webster. That's a 3 billion power dude. He's maxed out, like he's crazy strong. He's one of the strongest in the neighborhood. So the first one is 2018 and we are 2031. The next one is 2000. And for us and them is like 1999. So Webster is like 1 level above. This guy is 13 level above. And then we are falling off here. Like, I mean, they're falling off quickly as well. I think we have a good advantage. Like, our top 10 is quite stronger. Our first is stronger. Our second is stronger. Our third is weaker compared to them. Our third and 4. So they have like the top 4 for them is like weaker on the first player, similar on the second, and stronger on the 3 and 4 for them. But then everything else, we are a lot stronger. So we have a lot more rally leaders than they have. So that could be pretty cool for us to, you know, if we do a lot of rallies. I hope they slow down with experts. Yeah, I guess. I think it's fine for most people because these are really up, you know, like the only people I think that will be frustrated are like the free-to-play that are really invested and that care about everything. I get that's frustrating. You know, if you don't care too much about Frostfire Mine, that's totally skippable. Your ranking and the amount of reward you get, you know, if you are top 20, top 50, top 100, it does not really matter in Frostfire Mine. The rewards are very similar. It really matters if you get to the top 5. Else, it's like very similar rewards, so I would not bother too much about, you know, whether you are 20 or 50, you know, won't change much, to be honest. So that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal in that sense. But when you level her up, it's a lot of charms. It's a lot of charms. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and 2019 is LOH. Yes, these guys, the top players are from LOH. I don't know these folks. I have no idea who they are. But that they are... They seems to be decently strong. I don't know if they are good fighters. I don't know if they burn a lot. I don't know anything about them, to be honest. I don't pay attention to the neighbors, so... Yeah, experts, like you can really push whatever you like to do. You can use expert to kind of go in that direction, right? And if you are medium spender, you kind of do a bit of everything quite easily. Starting medium spender, so... It's X people from... Okay, fair enough. These guys were very strong, so... I don't think she really changed the gameplay of the game mode, you know, of Frostfire Mine. She's not like boosting gathering over killing patrols, for what I remember, so I don't think the strategies are changing, but we will see. We will see. I need to look at her skill again. That's been 2 days, so... Just finished my merc. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm happy to hear. Like, do you guys that are free to play, could, if you had Mercenary Prestige, how did you feel about 25 levels? You can do, like, usually, if I remember, as free to play, you could do like 35 levels, right? If you don't pile up stamina before and you just, like, don't do Polar Terrors. You just do Intel Mission and Mercenary Prestige. I remember you could do roughly 35 levels. And you had to use stamina cans for the last, you know, 15 levels. If I do remember. Maybe 30 levels, so 25 is like totally doable free to play. And we are Sunday and you've done it, so... Yeah, I find it really cool that they made it. And the rewards are amazing. That's a lot. Like for free to play, that's, you know, that's crazy. That's, I don't know, that's a, what, you know, $10 to $15 pack, right? Let's say if you like, there is no, you know, there is a bit of gems. That's 9,000. No, it's pretty good. It's really good. So really happy with the change here. Really happy with the change. Did someone took my spot? I know I'm here. I'll try to finish before Foundry if I can. I really should be able to... Yeah, I can finish before Foundry if I speed up a bit. Let me do... because I'm gonna do deployment capacity for Foundry. It's Legion 2, so I'm not gonna buff crazy, but I'm gonna do deployment capacity, so that's gonna help with gathering a bit faster. Yeah, and you can actually save some of the stamina cans you have for like big seasonal events if you want to. Maybe you use a bit on SVS prep, but I would not really recommend it, to be honest. I think it's far better to save it for other events. No, it's so little points, like burning 30 stamina cans or 50 stamina can on SVS prep. Like, I mean, if you accumulate it from all your free-to-play players, it could be decent, but it's really not that much. How was Tundra Leagues? We got eliminated just before the finals. By the people that went to the finals, I think, if I remember. So it was a very actually, you know, that the guy that came to our state, like BNK and his team. So some of them went to another state, like not the full big group followed, but we got BNK in quite a few strong ones. So they've done very well for themselves. And I forgot if they went to the final or semi-final, but they went further and they eliminated us by like nothing, literally. It was a very close match. I have it recorded. I could publish it for fun. I just need to find the time to add a lot of music, you know, because it's, it was like 3 a.m. before I went on vacation. 4 a.m. before I went on vacation, so I did not boot the stream, but I went on the computer, I recorded it. I'm not commenting it at all. But you just see me playing for an hour. It's uploaded on YouTube, but I just need to add like soundtracks for an hour, you know, so it's not too boring to read, to watch, and I can upload it, so. No, 947 got third, yeah, maybe if I don't remember all these things. Especially because I was on holidays and I, did not really follow that closely. But I think they went a bit further though. The thing that was terrible for us is like we were first when it came to the, how they call it, the net score point thingy. From the net score point thingy, we were first. So if we went to the final week, we will be first on the, on the 4 teams. So we will be guaranteed to be top 3. And we lost the match by nothing. I think it's totally our fault, to be honest. There are many ways we could have won the match. But they played very well. They played very well, and we could have totally won it at the same time. There are very simple things we could have done to prevent them to win it. Because we did a very good match, and they win it like at the end by getting all our buildings one by one. They won at gathering. They were better at gathering. They gathered with like their bigger player. Overall, they had like, a few stronger players than us, like BNK, Conquest, A, like, some of these big guys. But we have far many strong players. So, that's usually our strengths. We don't have a lot of strong, very, very strong one, but we have a lot of strong. So it allows us to do well in Foundry, but they could basically keep a few buildings with a few very strong players, and they could kick our butts in gathering with the other ones, which were far stronger than our gatherers. So that was a bit of an issue. So all the points we made by holding most of the building during the gathering phase, they took them back. They took them by exploding the building after that. And that was a big mistake. And there was way we could have prevented them to do it. There was way we could have one gather more. So we made some mistakes on both gathering and last 10 minutes, basically a lot. But that's what it is. We learn as well. And these things are easy on paper and they are not always easy in reality. It's kind of tough sometimes to do all of it. Oh, I might need to wield some speed ups, right? Do I need to... I cannot have injured troops. Because we might have a lot of whales. That's okay actually. Healing is actually cool. But I need to heal for Foundry, so... Where am I with that? But I have like 5 minutes. Good luck for everyone that's fighting. What are you doing, Tonton? I'm taking resources. Yeah, we had people that were like half working in meetings and stuff, so that did not help as well, right? Well, that's bad. So let me fix my farm. Let's join car to wheel. Maybe I'll join car to wheel a bit. Maybe I'll join HUG. Okay. Let's go back home and I'll see what I can do later. Where I was. I do that bear trap. 18 UTC. Can I get a spot? So, but it could be the same for them. Like these things are happening, right? It gets messy over. It cannot be perfect, but yeah, we had some of the strong folk that could not really play properly, and we made many mistakes. And it was a close match, so they had a lot of. There were a lot of ways we could have done better and won. Seven seconds for Foundry. Let's go. Let's start a bit of rallies here because that's gonna take forever. Health. That's how you do 2.5 billion resources quick. I'm not sure if it's really quick, but. And no troops in the infirmary. Do I have some more? Okay, 67. Let's go. Let's look at our opponent. We have Bus. They look solid. They look really solid. Oh, he's very strong as well. And he's a globe too, so it's our legend too. And they have a globe and a globe too that seems to be very strong. And we don't have any, so... So yeah, looks a bit rough if you ask me. So let's do that. Let's do Mia. Let's do 3 marches in case I need to hold buildings and shit. Or start rallies. Let's do that. So let's save that as D1. Save by ratio, then let's do D2. D2 is gonna be, I need to go then after that. D2 is gonna be Xura, Magnus, and we're gonna do Molly. D2 and save D3 then. Then we're gonna do, it's gonna be Gatot, it's gonna be Bradley, it's gonna be Freya, and it's gonna be a 60-40. We have some option if I need to do buildings. We'll see how it goes. Good luck, everyone. 20 sec. I think we might lose that one. We lost Legion 1. They are 24. We are 19. They are stronger, so... Yeah. I have no choice here. I have no choice, no chance. It's gonna be like that everywhere, to be honest. Where is Jackie? I mean, our stronger player is Jackie Chan, and is not where they are in terms of stats, so... They have their Rothschild here. King Davy, but it's gonna be a lot of speed ups, to be honest. Well, I'd rather teleport than using too many speed ups. Well, I don't know what he's using as well. Oh, he's using Helios. It's gonna be rough. I don't think it was buffing and anything like that. We'll see how it goes, but... let's see if we get it. We got it. Salut Altarba, bienvenue. Bienvenue à toi. The Alliance who won last 2 tile in my zone. Lost this time. I lost half of my ticket and could not buy anything on the store. Yeah, that's terrible. Like, you know, after a while, if you can, like I bet on every team just in case nowadays. And you know, if you are successful the first 2 or 3 times, particularly 2 times is enough, then you get a crazy, you know, you get a crazy amount. So see that the change they made, right? You see how much you can adjust. But that's, you know, we're not gonna win this one, to be honest. I need to see their stats, but that's somehow a very poorly balanced match, I guess, for us, at least. So it is what it is. They have a lot of strong players, so... Let's see if I can kick that one. But now he's quite stronger than me, so I'm just not sure about the ratio of troops I have in that rally, so... Comment tu fais pour avoir autant de téléports? Ben, je les gâche pas. Je les gâche pas. I'm gonna refresh here. I might need to call him by ratio as well, you know? That could help to know which one is which. But you see, they kicked us from our stronger player. Who is that dude? Can you see who is holding? Let's scout, but we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get crushed. It's let's see what can I do. Elena is rallying, Legend is rallying, and I'm going just before them, so it's not gonna do much. Wow. You know. Yes. We're gonna get in, but that's blue as well. That's red, so they can take the map. They can more or less take the map, so I'll do my points, help the team to get their points. I really don't think we should stress much about all of these. Let's give him a René even. Oh, he's full. He's going here, so no, it's not really gonna work that well for us. I could not join the rally. Where are they going? Repair facility, boiler. It feels kind of like wherever we go, you know, they have a stronger player, so. There we gave up. They are the worst child. Yeah, we tried our best, but I could help with shit, but I don't know what she's using, so she's using a regular one. They need to give us like 15, you know. What legend is using? What is legend using? He's using regular ratio as well. But you know, I'm not playing with these guys for very long, so I don't know all their ratios. You see the change as well with the speed ups? That's amazing. Oh, that's you, Snow. Hey. I mean, I was trying to scout you, but you're pretty strong, so... And you're probably got the thing on you, so... King Davy is going, he is marksman, is lancer, so let's do that. Let's give him a René. Lena is going, Lena is what? Is lancers as well, so... 113, so I need one more. Something not right with the matchmaking this time. We had a similar situation earlier. I mean, that's a bit weird. I mean, you have to have an uneven matchmaking, right? But like in that case, you guys are quite stronger. So, you know, even if we will try harder, it will be like I don't know, your top 3 is quite strong. I mean, you have 2 big globs. You have a globe 2, like just that guy, right? Nomanic Cyclops, like with your top 2 player, you can get most of the map, and you know, will take us 2-3 rallies to get it, so it's a bit pointless, I guess. Jackie Chan is going. Yeah, I cannot remember who's playing what, so Jackie is a marksman guy. And how long is the rally? 130. You know, let's get some point, let's have fun. But we got crushed, like both our Foundry were not the fairest apparently. Agent 1 was not really good, he was not really well balanced. And we missed some key players too, so I get that's part of it, you know. So all bounced, they got middle and stuff, so yeah, it's gonna be a no match. Yeah, and you have the other globe as well. I don't know, Child. I did not see his stats, but unless it's a very old whale that got the skin, you know, a while back, and that stopped spending, is probably a very strong player too. So even if nowadays, like globe 1, they are not really maxed out anymore, you know. That's a bit insane, but do I get my points? I got my points, so let's just try to help the team make points. So they are going for Boiler. Jackie Chan is going on Child. Where is he? Do I have a free teleport? Is it here? Let's see. Where is Jackie? Jackie is... I mean, that's not too bad. We are 72. I think that the record of the channel. Thank you very much, everyone. Even if it's not the best Foundry, you know. Yeah, he's pretty strong, right? He's pretty strong, so... Of course, all of that is maxed. And they're using 6040, so... Let's see. Jackie is not full, so we are missing like a shit ton of people here. Is Lena going as well? No, she's not. That's of course not working, right? I mean, he's they are very close, I guess. Jackie might be maybe a bit even stronger in some ways. Just not a max rally, so... I need to fix my March. Fork is here, so let's do... I always say that, you know, when we are in the battle, because I never think about it before or outside of the rally. What is he using? Yeah. Like, what the... Don't do that, mate. I hope nobody is speeding up their march for that, you know? That would be a waste. That would be a waste. But we managed to keep a repair facility, right? Isn't that amazing? We are gathering a lot, but you know, that's never gonna be close to what we need to do. Oh, we took it. That's something, but they took it again. They took it here, so... Where can we go for fun? Why was I red for a sec? Okay, they are coming after us. Jackie is far. Priest, holy shit. Where is Jackie? King Davy. Who is here? And what is he using? He's using marksman. I'll wait for a teleport, to be honest. I mean, it's really a waste to go too strong and waste too many speed ups and teleports. No, we're never gonna come back from that. I'll go to the next spot he goes. For fun. So yeah, see, like, it totally destroyed us. Like, Lena is quite stronger than me, and that's a total no match, you know. He's going back here. I mean, that's not too far. Can always help. It's a very, very red map. Even if we gather, you know, even if we gather and pop all of the buildings after, it's gonna be... that's 8,000 points. That's never... We are nowhere near close to We don't even have first control on half of the buildings. Did I meet already? I didn't even get a report. Was that this one? No, that's not his main march, so... Let's boost him with a Rene. Yeah, snow is inside, so... I'm not really trying hard, but there is not much to do, to be honest. So when it's like that, you know, don't waste too many resources. Have fun if you can. He's going again. How much? 1 minute? Let's use a bit of gems to participate, but... How do you guys feel about Foundry matchmaking? Because they kind of changed it recently, so I'm a bit curious if it's actually better or not. People that complain have a bad matchmaking. Everyone that had a good matchmaking, they don't, you know, they don't say it usually. That's how it goes with games. People always say when it's bad, so maybe there is a world where a lot of you had actually like fair matchup. And it's just not really voiced because people don't do that. They just... No, it is usually. What did I miss? Oh, I know, I'm walking. I mean, that was close. With Cyclop. I mean, Jackie is like doing very well, so... I need built for marksman. SVS matchmaking was a joke, Canyon matchmaking was a joke, Foundry matchmaking was good. Okay, for us, like, I mean, I played Legion too, so Canyon was good for us. Was very good for us. So that's an easy one, you know. Wow. I teleported here for nothing. We'll probably pop it. That's gonna be good enough. My main problem is no snows, best scenarios, emo is... no shows, sorry, no snows. I was like, what did that? 15, 18 people that are reliable, yes. Yeah, you always have some, you know, we even got some like for, sometimes it's our bigger player and the most engaged, you know, you have a day off or you have like a worky thing you cannot skip or something like that, so... So see, like with that, I should be able to attack 3 times. Not sure if it's gonna work. Do a lot of damage, but that's King Davy, 3 kilometers. Davy is a... That's a lot of damage. That's a lot less. Yeah, the second march is already fading quite a bit. Yeah, the third one is not really good. I mean, these guys are decent, you know? Even if they're wrong heroes. That's all decent. How do you guys handle no-shows in your alliances? Like, do you not tag people the next time in the events? Do you like have another kind of penalty system that you use? That's probably gonna, you know, win next time. But Nomadic is like pretty good. He has like nearly, I mean, he has maxed Fabian, he has maxed Romulus. So that's a pretty beastie rally leader you got. That's a shit ton of, you know, these two probably worth my account, you know. He spent more money on his Romulus and his Fabian than I spent on my whole account, so. It did not work? Oh, they managed to refill. Fair enough. That's one of the main challenges of Foundry is actually refilling, you know, the buildings because everyone is scattered around and that's a lot of travel time, so. No shows, no reason, no registration next event. Yeah, that's one way as well to think of it. Like, did people warn you and said, you know, sorry, I cannot make it, or if people like just don't care and just don't show any sign of actually caring, yes. Someone is asking, if some of you are Gen 3, like we know that Expert got moved from Gen 3. Should I give him Nora instead? Let's give him Nora. I have a bit of time, you know. Pam, pam, pam. Let's give him Nora for a better option. So someone is asking if you are in Gen 3 and you unlock Gen 4 experts. So Gen 4 experts are from the top of my head. Fabian, Valeria. Like, are these moves sooner? I think it makes sense to get, you know, the other ones a bit sooner. Bracket timeline. What did that? Why do I got access to that document? That's a very old thing I don't care about. Timeline, Gen 4, Baldur, Fabian, Valeria, Katie, right? So I'm curious if these got moved to Gen 3 actually. If some of these at least. But you know, to kind of help people have a bit more time. It felt like Gen 3.5 and Gen 4 was a bit very, you know, was a lot close, was very close basically. Let's go, let's see what happens. I mean, we missed a lot. I mean, that's probably not his main march. That's a lot of damage, you know? Wow, the second march is Essence Stones 20. Like, just very low on Mithril overall, but that's pretty good on Essence Stone. That's a lot of Essence Stone he bought. That might be, we are Gen 10, so that might be his third march, you know? Stick War God, that's pretty good. Good luck, man. Hopefully you win. Because for us, it's like really nowhere. I mean, we still make 150, you know? We basically made the point of gathering on the map, but the thing is like we... Yeah, if you look at, if you calculate how much points, you know, we can take some back, but we cannot take enough to, I mean, we could, if we took everything back, you know, that's gonna take a lot of teleports and speed ups, and I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest. If we had like stronger players, we, you know, we had a chance to make it work, but a few like compared to you guys. Where is Jackie? So I'm gonna wait. What can I send? Let me save a Nora. That was a bit of gems. What happened then? I mean, that's Claude again. But that's not... that's his second march. Yeah, he's pretty strong. He has like nearly 2 max march and he's working on his third one. Just like a lot of mithril lacking. But if he had a bit more mithril, it would be really insane, to be honest. It would be a really insane whale. We are 400k 0.20. I mean, we have points, right? It looked like it, but we got it from gathering and exploding a few buildings, so it's really... I'll follow Jackie for fun, but... I mean, Jackie is like using a lot of teleports. I'm supporting him, you know? Because all of the teleports he used, but... that might not be the wisest, you know? So let's try 60-40 then. They eventually took it, so 40, 060. I can try after if you want, yes. You know, I'm not buffed, so that actually worked better. They are the wrong heroes, maybe. I'm still a bit tired, so maybe I missed something. Yeah, that's my second march, so that's not my main march, so that's why. I mean, that did quite okay. That did quite okay. Let's try 60-40 now. It's still a lot of speed ups. It's still a lot less march speed than we have in Kingshot actually. But I'm playing Foundry on both right now. And it feels that the march speed up, even if they increased a lot, they are far... they are going, you know, you get far more on Kingshot still. I thought it will be catching up to the same amount, but... 60-40 seems to work pretty well with me. I'm not sure what you want to use to get the 4%. You might want to do 40-4-60 maybe. I mean 56. That's working decent. 900k infantry. Let's see what we can do. The opposite on king shots. Does it work? Well, the camera is all messed up. But I'll fix it later. But the map is blue. We are winning 100%. And here we are losing 100%. I mean, max account always sucks. No matter the gen, I guess. Let's zero myself on him, you know. Good night, Xen. Thank you for being here, Xen. Tonton, ton cadre avatar, c'est quoi? C'est limité aux gens qui font du contenu. Tu le trouveras que sur des créateurs de contenu, que ce soit des guides ou des choses comme ça. C'est tout ce que je peux te dire. C'est comme ça que ça marche. Let's squeeze one march before he goes back. Can I? I won't be able to. But maybe his main march, actually. Yeah, Joker, I've seen some people doing that as well. I'm not yeah, I feel that with Mia you should putting some lancers in there from like a theory crafting standpoint. But we don't really use 40-060, so I'm not really sure if it works in practice, but where are we going? Well, Legend did some burning though. At least we got, you know, faster teleports to have fun, but that might not last for very long. Because Snow is attacking right now, and that's not really defended, so... Unless he doesn't have a full rally. Boom! 2 minutes for a free teleport. Is there someone I can rally, maybe nearby? For fun, you know, people that want to join very slowly. King Davy. That's a lot of gems. I really don't want to use too much, to be honest, just for that, you know. That's really a waste, so... Five minutes before we dead. GG, I guess. Oh, they want to go middle for fun. Do people speed up to my rally? Jackie Chan 2 minutes. Yeah, let's not. Let's join that instead. That's more important. Oh, I did 1 minute. I wanted to do 3, so... Rachel is going on me. And I just removed my 2 marches, so that might actually hurt a lot. Because I removed my 2 main march, so... Timing was great on his side. Just does not matter because it's because it's Foundry, but well, we made some points, you know. It is what it is. Hopefully everyone could do, if I look at it. Yeah, we have some people that did not make their points. They all made their points, so that's good for them. That's a nice one. Laloon. Did you play Clash of Clans? That was a strategy in Clash of Clans. Laloon. Lava hands and balloons. I'm getting attacked by the big dude. I'm gonna burn. I have nothing in my city. Like all my main march are out, so he's gonna destroy me. That was probably very, very painful. That's his main march as well, so. But you know, who cares? That's a bad day for us. We lost both our Foundry. Matchmaking was nothing really good. So GG you guys. I mean, you should have won, you won, so that's good. And when it means to Foundry rewards, it's very low. It's very, very low. Let's do the Deadshot. I didn't do Deadshot since they buffed it. I'm actually very happy. I'm rarely doing it. So did they change anything beyond the reward for Deadshot? How your Foundry went, guys? Did you win? Did you lose? For the ones that played now or played, earlier, whenever. That's pretty cool. Time 3, level 2 chest. I mean, improved. That's the main change is more fire crystal when you get some. That's terrible. That was a good start. Did not turn out to be great, but that's not such a great start. Okay, I need a +1 now. Yeah, that's usually, you either get +1 or you get the other one. That's a bit annoying. I mean, that's 25 solution. It's a very low reward. Let's play more. I'm clearing Intel mission as well on Kingshot quickly because I kind of need to go to bed, Not too long from now, so I'll stay on a bit, clearing up things, but I'm still recovering from the little sleep on the way back, and poor decision. I don't know if it's poor decision, but night trains. We traveled a lot by night trains. Was meant to be relaxing and resting, and we did not really, so it was not really comfortable. But that's good for you. That's not too bad. Depending on the rewards, Times 5 on that. Mostly want to unlock the next milestone because it's available, so. But they buff fire crystal a lot, but you never see any, so. That's not really gonna change my world. That I need badly, the common wall marks. I need 1,000 of these. So and you get them for very little places, so I'm always very happy to see some here. That's really a very good thing. These are like... Yeah, I mean, nothing is bad here, it's just... I don't know what they can do to make like Deadshot. They should make a Deadshot expert, Or you can upgrade Wayne to like an extra level or something and he helps you or something. I don't know. But that's really underwhelming. It's free rewards, but it's slow. It's slow to play. It's not fun. Well, that's pretty good. Like 2 more arrows and will be amazing. That's already good, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, was not a high quality chest enough to be interesting. You kind of need a golden chest at least, then some +1. That's usually where you start to get a bit decent, but it's so rare. If you look at things, it's so rare. Oh, 25 fire crystals. Ooh. That's what the game gave me daily for free, even more. So what do we have? We have, well, 2 rounds. Let's see, you know, if we get a bit lucky or not. I'm not really lucky today, to be honest. These are, I mean, that's, nothing is bad here, but it's just so little. Just so little. That could be amazing. A few +1. Yes. Oh, come on. That was close to be really good. Okay, why not? I'm taking, I need XP as well for pets so bad, so 10 chest. Yeah, we got nothing out of it, so. That's gonna be for tomorrow. The intel mission. Let's get some good rewards. We had a not so good weekend. Lost both CC and Foundry. Yeah, that's. Did we win CC yesterday? Is it not showing? Cardinal Clash. So we finished first. Is that Legion 1? So we won? So yeah, so for us it went well on both Canon Clash and terrible on both Foundries. So I guess it's a bit of a mixed mixed outcome, right? Let's go on the farm a bit. So I just zeroed my farm, get some loot. So right now it's a bit of a messy situation. Can I do 15 minutes? Well, I don't want to do the healing now, to be honest. I'm gonna try. There is a bear tomorrow. I'm gonna do it during a bear tomorrow. I'm already too tired, so. That's gonna be for tomorrow as well, so we need to get to these polar terrors. But that the issue is like I have only. I'll need to change that. I need to do one troop because I have, you know, so much stamina and. But how much resources I have on my farm, I cannot do anything with. I cannot steal it. Cannot give in to my main. That's a bit frustrating. When you lack resources so bad and you look at that and you're like, I cannot do nothing about it. I play Canyon Clash ×4, 1 all. I'm curious if you guys had the high rates of no-show. We did a bit on Foundry, but not like we missed one of the strongest rally leader on Legion 1, and he's as well the one that kind of do the strategy. So apparently that was lacking. Kind of, you know, putting the flags and kind of directing people. And then On Legion 2, I don't think we miss many. If we did miss someone, you know. I'll just remove the music for a bit. It's a bit, you know, it's hard to tell, like with a, you know, one round of match, if, you know, if matchmaking is off or not. I'm trying not to eat people from my state, but that's only offering me people from my state. So at some point, you know. That's an easy target. And I need to restart these. They have so much stamina to use, so I might actually not use all and don't care, to be honest. I kind of need to sleep. Well, Legion 2 won, but L1 was just lost to OMG, the YouTuber Alliance, Pop-Up Obstacle. Is that the, like, the whale dude that does like a video days based on how he spent, with how much he spends? Is that dude? And Lucky Tonton came up against better people. I mean, they were stronger. I don't know if they are better. We will have to be, you know, similar power to know. But they did play okay. I don't think they had a sweat to, you know, I don't think they really sweated against us because of the power difference. But that's what it is. That's okay. It's in our favor often, so. My Olga is nearly done on the farm. That's a free-to-play account, so like that's sorted for Cyril, that's sorted for Agnes. My Balder is maxed. My Valeria is okay for SVS. Would even go higher with my Valeria this time, so it's pretty okay. I don't do Fabien though. I don't do Fabien. I don't do that. I don't do the other ones. But the core team, like Baldur, Valeria for SVS points, Agnes, Cyril, Holger is nearly done. Other free to play, so you know, not unhappy about it, to be honest. Really not unhappy about it. If FC5 no shows, no biggies, but if one of our stronger accounts no shows, it will be impacting matchmaking. Yeah, a lot. It really does a lot. So you have like, you are missing the dude that make you win, and you have an opponent that make you lose, more or less. So that's really important. That's really, really important. But it happens, you know. It's I'm often very surprised the dedication of the whales. You know what I mean. Like, it's a lot of time and effort for people that often have a good income, so they have to have a good job. You know, unless you can be a whale, so it's likely mean you have responsibilities or you're a business owner. You know, there are not only rich kids, basically, that have a very, very strong account. Most of the spenders are actually, you know, people with kids with responsibilities and stuff like that. So always very surprised how much attendance you have in events like Just Castle. You know, it's 5 hours on a Saturday. We don't all have 5 hours on a Saturday for a game. If you have kids, if you have a busy job, if you have responsibilities, if you are working in shift. So overall, I'm pretty surprised the kind of the commitment people have for the game. Even if kind of a casual mobile game, people already take it seriously. For some of, some people take it the other way around. They don't give a F, flying fuck about it. So, but many people do. I think that account is okay for today. Everything is gonna be tomorrow. Just maybe a polar here and there, another one in a second. We spend all the stamina. Hey Lalun! Good job on Foundry. I'm assuming you are the player, one of the player of the other states. I remember your name. That's sorted. Why it's not available? What did I do? Oh, I did not use. I did not use Gina when I should. Doesn't matter at the end. Tu es partout, t'es française, bienvenue. Bienvenue à toi. Can I do? I mean, I won't. We have Gen 11 soon, so I'm gonna accumulate XP. That's what I got for SVS on the farm. 2000. I cannot do a camp. Should I? I'm gonna mass refine 40 times tomorrow to get enough to do the last E10 camp. I mean FC10 camp. So my farm will be like FC10 on all troops, and I need to do Embassy and Command Center slowly. And then War Academy. Or Infirmary. Maybe Infirmary. I'm not gonna go to T12 anytime soon. Not even gonna go towards T11. And what do we have next week? Vote of Enigma, okay, fair enough. Flame and Fang, so that's all okay. So I'll stream Tuesday. Tuesday I'll stream. I'll make the video about Cathy on Tuesday because I'm gonna push expert on Tuesday as well. So I'm gonna spend a bit on Katie on my main. War Academy, it's nearly, kind of need to waste time, to delay T11 as much as I can, but there is a world where in like 3-4 months, I think I have no choice than to either start cancel, or just do one T11 and maybe never train the troops or promote the troops unless I really, really need for events. That might be a way to kind of, use some of that crazy amount of secured resources. That might be a way to get rid of it, even if I don't really need to. But here we're good. why your people on strike? I use some of the, you know, some of this stuff, like made them unhappy. I don't know why, you know, ask them to work. It's Sunday, ask them to work, they're unhappy. It's even a night shift, you know, on Sunday, so. How are we doing for albums? Can I help someone? Yes, I can help someone. Can help with the 4-star. Happily helping you with the 4-star. The rest gonna be tomorrow. Still doing decent. People are catching up, but you know, it's gonna be very, very tough to progress at that stage. Here I need to claim alliance chest. I have 20,000 alliance token. So that's that's maybe nice. That's gonna happen tomorrow. But alliance contribution, I need a lot. Is there something to buy in the alliance that I want? I'm gonna wait tomorrow for that. No, I won't Arbebala. I won't do T11 on the farm. I'll delay it as much as possible. I just want. I'm just. I don't know if the right word is so worried, but T12 are a concern when it comes to resources. Like today, I emptied my farm. It gave me half of what I have. And I think I emptied my farm 2 months ago. So like it's really low on resources. I'm really, really low. That goes very quickly. Like that 5 billion goes very, very quickly. So I'm really not at peace with well, I got a big turtle at my spot. Give me my spot back. So unless we know in like 8 days, you know, what's up with T12, how much they cost. I'm gonna very slow with T12 I think as well. Because I don't have that much speed ups. I think I'm gonna use a lot of I mean, if I need to finish these, I'm not gonna be T12 anytime soon anyway. Right? If I need to finish these. But I'm not gonna use speed ups here. I'm really not gonna use a lot of speed ups. So I'm gonna, if I need to, I'm gonna, which I think you know, it would be very weird. Not to have to max T11. I know some people are saying it's not the case and stuff like that, but we will only know. That would be very weird not to have to max T11. That means that, you know, if you max T11s, you will feel that you kind of get screwed and you could have yeah, but like that could be, but that will be terrible for people that spend a crazy amount to max their T11, unless these are working with T12, right? So if these are not working with T12, see, to heal Helios Marksman, right? So unless these are changing to Helios and Exalted Marksman, for example, it's gonna be a mess. So I just started one research, you know, to complete an event. And I started it on Lancers because that's gonna be the last T12 I do as well. So worst case scenario, it's, you know, reducing the healing cost of the Lancer, so it's not really wasted because I'm gonna use Lancers for a while as as T11 before I can get T12. So I don't really know. I'm not that high on speed ups, and I need to use on learning speed ups quite a bit. Kind of need learning speed ups for that lady. I don't want to have her very low on Tuesday. So I don't know. I wish they told us that better and that got communicated in advance, to be honest. That would have been really, really helpful. That would have been really helpful to know in advance. Not to be kind of no hesitating or not sure what to do. So we'll see soon enough. We'll be next week. So that's going to give us a lot of things to talk about. When it come out. Yeah, but that's very little. So Barbara basically say on Twitch that the March size is good, but that's, I think it's a very small, you know, very small. It's like so. It's like 100 troops for 1,500 of these. So that's in 16 days of speed up. So, I mean, it's already 1,100 troops, but it's technically 120 with the when you pop the buff. But that's literally peanuts. So that's the most expensive deployment capacity on Earth, you know? That's a bit insane. That's a bit insane. If you ask me, that's a bit too much for what it is. So I'm a bit curious. I'm a bit curious what they're gonna do here. Because yeah, if they don't, if these are useless, I mean, that's gonna feel terrible. That's really gonna feel terrible. In a perfect world, these are useless. They would have told us 6 months ago, hey guys, you know, one day they will be T12, and when they will be T12, you won't need any of these. So do it at your own risk, you know? Let's do arena. But I have the wrong heroes, the wrong gear on the wrong heroes. Let's keep Blanchette. I'm too lazy to swap. That's good enough that way for arena. But they give extra stats. Yeah, but they give so little for what it costs. It's like expert level of cost, you know? So yeah, for massive whale, it's okay. For like big rally leader, but for everyone else, it will be such a scam. Like such a blow. It will be really such a blow to have been spending that many days of speed ups, and that was close. That's perfect. They don't know how to play their... Most people don't know what to do with their arenas, to be honest. So yeah, I got a few months. I can patch now. We got 60 days until some Gen 10. Yeah, we you know, we'll figure it out. You will know by then. You will know. Like that's the kind of stats a rally leader is happy to, you know, to spend on to get them. But for me, that's not the kind of stats I'm happy to spend on to get them. But that's what it is. If it's useless, you know, if it's useless for T11, I mean, it's gonna be 2 years before we got... So T11, I got them slow because I was not a spender when we got T11, and I got them late, if that makes sense, because I'm not in the States, like one of the early states, right? So I got them not immediately. Like now I got T12 immediately. So T12 will make a lot of sense to max probably. I don't know if you guys set up your remotes, but many people did not. You can set up your remotes. So it will make a lot of sense to max T12 if they are going that slow, you know? But the next two things we're gonna get is gonna be FC11 to 13, if that makes sense, and 14 to 15, right? Before we got T12. If that's probably gonna take... Wow. It really works better with Bradley, actually. I need to swap that. I'll try again. Let's... Blanchette is a disappointment, to be honest. I was lazy, but I think if I do that, and I do that, and I fight the same dude again, I'm gonna crush him. But I think I lost against him not too long ago, so we'll see. We'll see if it's better. I might regret it this Sunday, so you know, if my ranking is bad, I get a lot less. But see how much of a no match is it with Bradley instead of Blanchett? So yeah, don't be lazy like I was. But I think I win as well. I think Bradley is beating Zura. Salut, bienvenue. Okay. So maybe I should use Zura? I mean, I'm gonna get, maybe I should use Zura instead of Bradley. I'm not sure what to do there. I kind of want to try with Zura instead of Bradley, see if I beat him or... I'm gonna regret it, you know? Can I rematch? So I want the opposite. So he does that. Unless Gatot is better than Magnus. Some people say that Gatot is better than Magnus. Why? Destroy me even more. So no, Bradley is definitely better than... So why he's beating me? Is because Gatot is actually that better than Magnus? Is it what it is? I'm gonna waste all my freaking arena just to practice on that and learn something. So I have better experts as well. I mean, unless Fred is better than Freya, but then it starts to be a lot, right? That's a good example. I'm going to struggle when G10 comes out to figure out Arena, Hendrik, and Bradley or Xura with Blanchett. 3 marksmen is fine. Yeah, it totally destroys me, so I'm not sure why. I should have looked at his gear, maybe. Maybe that has to do with the gear. I mean, Blanchett is a bit better. He has better midfield, but far worse. I mean, that's really surprising to me, if you ask me. I don't know if you guys have a clue. I don't really right now. So let me go back. The more I try to copy his strategy, the worse it went. So what's the trick? The placement is the same, unless Fred is so much better than Freya. That's the only thing I did not try. That's very rare you get, you know, someone that's close to you in power. I wish you could do unlimited attempts. You should have a, you know, practice run thing. So you can actually try. He has level 10 widgets. I did not pay attention to that. That might be, I never check widgets. I assume people with my level of spend, they don't have level 10 widgets. If he has, I mean, that's a lot of money for his level of spend. Like, the dude spends his money on widgets. When he has, I mean, he spends on something else, but he's liking Essence Stones. That's very weak. So clearly playing marksman, but he works for him, so yeah, fair enough. That's what 20k health versus. So it's definitely the widget. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 18k. So how much he has in total? I mean, that's 10% more health because of his widget. So good job. I fed him. I did not give him any points. I mean, but I would not want to you know, spend the money spent on widgets to get the little advantage it's giving Arena, to be honest. But that's good. But good catch for the widgets. I'm gonna keep that before reset. Foundry, I'm gonna wait for reset. Should I get the 3 charms? Let's get the 3 charms. SVS gonna reset tomorrow. So that I should get. Let's see how much it gives. Do we see how much it gives? I'll keep that for a video. But that's something I want to buy to see. Like, I used to not to care about these ones. But now that they give points here, I'm kind of regretting not getting them. That's okay. I got the TPs. Would be nice to like give you an idea on how much you can get as well. Not just I mean, rally is like it's gonna be in 10 years, you know. Yeah, that's very weird, right? But he's like strong, he's like my level of power, it feels, at least with heroes, and he has all widgets level 10. That's a shit ton amount of money. Like I will do widget, you know, widget 4 or 6, and I have better charms and stuff, but that's people do what they want. I'm struggling to see the let's say the efficient spending here. Yeah, I think Rally is level 2 globe skin, right? So for me, I'm like not even globe 1, so you know, I need 77. They did not make it easy. They did not change anything. I think that's something they could revamp eventually one day. How many days? Wow. Soon to be southern. I'll go to bed, I think, guys. I'm starting to be really tired still. I have not fully catched up. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, so... yeah. I think that's gonna be it for me. I need to sleep. Yeah, I'll buy it. But that's a lot. I mean, it's 2.5 of these, you know. The portrait was the same. The portrait was 50k as well. The portrait is cool and it's giving you permanent stat. I really love the portrait. If I did not get the ones like I get, you know, I will totally do the portrait. I like to rock the portrait. Pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Stick. This is already a lot. I might do Rufus level 8, because it seems to be like a Bradley kind of guy. But else I just do 6. Because 6 and 8, the difference is small. And the cost is like crazy. Between 6 and 10, the cost is insane. The extra cost. Can I see a Bradley level 10 widget? I can always. You can do that, right? So that's the stats, right? So max widget gives 10k. So 1.7, 1.4, 10. And I got, I mean, that's a lot of, that's a big difference, right? But that, but... I mean, the widgets on infantries like make them so much more tanky. That's 15 and that's doubling, right? But see, like I got more or less half of the stats, depending which one, you know, a bit less than half actually. I got half of the stats what you can get. Let's say you're third, and it cost me a widget level 4. So yeah, of course it's already it's a lot less, but you know, it's compared to like the cost to get to the widget 10, that's already pretty good. You know, widget level 4 is already pretty solid, and even level 6 is so much more expensive than level 4. So I find there is like for us, you know, unless you spend a lot more, there is like such a big diminishing return. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'm gonna go. I'll see you when? I'll see you Tuesday. Thank you very much as usual. I'm not gonna put the end of screen, like end of stream. I'm gonna go to bed right away. So I'll see you soon. Good job for Southern 14. I mean, we played against Southern 14 in both match actually. That was a bit closer. We'll probably have one with our bigger whales. Peace out, yes. You too. Cheers. Thank you. Good luck with prep as well, yes. That's a fair point. It starts soon. I'm not gonna do much on my main. I'll save for later. Hopefully we don't have a crazy prep. I don't have much anyway, to be honest. I don't have crazy points, so whatever I do is not gonna make a difference. But I'm heading off. Bye bye everyone. Cheers, see you soon.